Hi, this is Joe with the Rock and Roll Conservatory for howtoplayanySong.com. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Ramones' Blitzkrieg Bop. Now, this is their first song from their first record, and you probably already know this, but the Ramones were the band that influenced every punk rock band you've ever heard of. They were the first to take slimy, grimy, simple rock and roll and make it cool. I also wanted to mention the distortion pedal that I'm using. It's called the Green Line. It's made by SPF, or the Smart People Factory, out of my hometown, Auburn, Washington. And the reason I'm even mentioning it is because it's such a versatile pedal. It's got kind of a tube screamer vibe with a lot more character and a lot more options. It's cool because you can use it for maybe a little tone boost or a little volume boost, all the way up to some really interesting fuzz, distortion, and overdrive tones. And in fact, we're going to be using it on the vintage setting today to replicate some old garage rock and punk rock sounds of the 60s and 70s. Well, let's get started. Now this song is super simple, and all it is a bunch of power chords over and over. If you don't know what your power chords are, good thing you're here, because we're going to learn them. The first power chord for the opening and the verse of the song is your index finger on the 5th fret of the low E string. We're going to put a ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and I'm going to put my pinky on the 7th fret of the D string. This is an A5 power chord. It sounds like this. The next one, we're going to take this chord form, all these positions, and just move everything up one string, like that. So now our index finger is on the 5th fret of the A string, and our ring finger is on the 7th fret of the D string, and our pinky is on the 7th fret of the G. I'm going to kind of wrap my thumb around to mute out this low E string, because it's going to be really sloppy when we play it. This is what this sounds like. Next, I'm going to slide this chord form up 2 frets, like this. Now my index finger is on the 7th fret of the A, my ring finger is on the 9th fret of the D, and my pinky is on the 9th fret of the G, right here. This is an E5 power chord. Oh, and I didn't mention the last one we just played, that's a D5 power chord. So we went from A5 to D5, and now we're on an E5 power chord. This is what that sounds like. Oh, and I'm still hooking my thumb over it to mute out that low E string so it doesn't ring out. So those 3 chords in order, sounds like this. Now, the amount of times we play this is actually really simple. We'll play the first chord, the A5 power chord, 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to move our fingers up to the D5 power chord and hit it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to slide it up 2 frets up the neck, up to the E5 power chord, and hit it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in order, slowly, that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I was just counting how many times you hit the notes, but that's not the proper way to count it. If you want to be legit and count it right, you just count by 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you start counting how many times you strum it, that's not really a musician type of way to count things. So, played to speed, it sounds like this. We just did that 3 times. Now we're going to turn it around. We're going to go back to the A5 power chord, right here, the first one. We're going to hit it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to the D5 power chord, here, 5, 7, 7, 4 times. And then back to your A5 power chord. We were just there, now we're going back 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that completes that sequence of the intro. We'll actually play that whole thing twice. Another thing I wanted to mention is our lack of alternate picking. The Ramones were a sloppy band in an awesome way. But most accomplished players would go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up on their right hand when they're strumming. The Ramones are all down strums, so you'll see me frantically hitting down strums like this, because I have to do it twice as fast to do all down strums. Anyway, this is what that sounds like, all the way through, played twice. And then we stop and we shout, hey, ho, let's go. And that's the breakdown with the drums and the vocals. Then we'll head into the verse, which is actually the same exact thing as the introduction. You just sing the words over it. So our next segment is actually going to be the next part. Is that the chorus? Yeah, I think it's the chorus. We'll see you there. Hey, YouTubers, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. You should know, though, you want to learn the verse and the intro of this song? We teach the full song over at our website at howtoplayanySong.com. I also want you to subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get updated when we upload new videos. And we're also on Facebook and Twitter, and we send out info on music history and relevant stuff, as well as updates when we do new videos. So make sure you subscribe and follow us there. I'll see you next time.